Monica, we're really glad that you survived your birthday the other day because there was some concern. The scouting reports going into that birthday, there was concern, but we're glad you...
Thanks, Vito. I was safe. I'm glad to be
Worried
back.
that you would get caught between the moon and New York City.
The best that you can do is, let's just leave it at that.
It was a good birthday. I appreciate the
Wild night there in the green room there, John, and, you know.
Emotional.
I was waiting for you to do a chest bump with Bill at one point. I was
Very
almost hoping for it just to see Bill go through the wall.
Yeah.
But you got your first look at how intense it does. See, people they think we would just watch the game all buttoned up, like, okay,
Yeah.
no. Like we get into it. Like, we get into it because it does matter what we're going to talk about. And stress level for him is
Joe was into it.
Yeah.
Very high.
Now, there's a lot of other things going on in the NBA. Hot topics. Got to begin with the Warriors. They get blown out last night. They blew their home arena 141 to 122 to the Clippers. And Steve Kerr after the game on if this might become a regular occurrence.
This is more the reality of the NBA than the last 5 years we've been living in a world that isn't supposed to exist. 5 years that basically was record-wise, I believe, the best stretch if anybody's ever had over 5 years. So this is reality. Nine guys, 23 or younger, and we're starting over in many respects. So we've got to be patient, and we've got to fight, and we've got to continue to teach as a staff, and the players have to continue to absorb and learn, and we'll get better. I know that.
So he has been to the finals each of his 5 years as a coach. He's already lost his voice.
Stress levels high.
You know what? This is they call this comeuppance. Like you've had it. He's right. I mean, they've had it good for many years. He knows it, and he knows that they're a lot younger now. They don't have nearly as much talent. No Klay Thompson probably for the year. And now we're a regular NBA team now, and that means
they're
that
older
you can
too.
Get blown out.
Yeah, they're older too.
Well, they added young, but I'm saying they got younger off their bench. They added some younger pieces, and D'Angelo Russell is a young player, talent, but a young player. They're a much different looking team.
You think they're going to be all right?
Yeah, it's all about the bench pieces that they're missing. They're missing Sean Livingston. They're missing
Iguodala.
And they're missing.
He's going to sign with the Lakers, by the way.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
The big for the Lakers. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Cousins?
No, JaVale McGee.
Okay.
They're missing. So they're missing the three key players off their bench, and they're filling them in with young guys. I don't think they're ready to fill that role because you still have a great nucleus in terms of Steph, D'Angelo Russell, and Draymond. You should be able to win with those three guys, but the pieces coming off the bench and other pieces, I don't think is enough.
Besides the fact that we've been enamored with the run that they've had, what are we talking about? I mean, this is the circle of life, so to speak, right? Like, some teams reload, teams lose players. Here we go.
Philosophical on your birthday.
A little bit, little Lion King action.
The circle of life is circling them right now.
That was a proverb conversation with Julius Randle. Like,
That
there's a
was a good
circle. You picked that
conversation.
up, didn't you, when you went to Knicks camp, didn't you? Proverbs, circle of life. All right, so we wonder about the Warriors. Also of note here, you got Giannis last night against James Harden, and Giannis fouls out, as you mentioned, with over 5 minutes to go, and the Bucks were still able to win. I'm telling you that I don't know that Harden and Westbrook are going to work down the stretch. I'm telling you.
That's a small sample size. Just one game.
Yeah, well,
I know everyone's trying to make some of them getting into it, but that's what players do. You get into it all the time, whether it's you didn't fight over the screen or next time call this out. It's just how you communicate during a heated game. It's nothing. There's no animus that's going to carry over off the court.
Animus. He used a big word already.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Russ said it after the game. Don't make anything of that conversation that was caught on camera that they were having, animated one on the court. They've known each other since AAU when they were 12 years old. They have known each other that long. They can have those conversations, and it's not going to be something that now I'm carrying a grudge against you. It's I know I can talk to you that way, and they know they can do that because they understand each other. I find that to be something that tells me that they can work it out. My question again is about health. How healthy can they stay?
Now Harden goes 2 for 13. But Giannis, Monica, triple-double despite missing the last 5 minutes after fouling out.
I mean, he's crazy. Like,
is he the man right now in the league?
I still think my best player in the league is Kawhi, as it stands. Somebody's got to go.
Why are you flexing over there?
Well, because it's Kawhi Leonard.
See, he was ready. We had this conversation. But I think Giannis is on the verge of doing something even more spectacular. To John's point, he's messing around and trying to shoot the three ball. Look at that.
5 from 3 last the first game. That's incredible.
Can you imagine if he give me 35% from
But again, but isn't that what you're supposed to
unstoppable.
do as a player? Continue to
grow your
evolve.
game.
Well,
Yeah,
watch.
sure.
Did you guys see when he tried the three and he shot the air ball? You see what? Look at James Harden. Watch Harden's reaction here. Now later in the game.
Now, honestly, he's nowhere near it, right?
Yeah.
He is totally.
He got jokes. He got jokes. Later in the game.
Listen, later in the game,
Give me
Giannis
that.
rejected him.
Give me that.
Yeah.
Chase down block.
Duck
Laugh
this.
at that.
That's
Duck
no
this.
showmanship. See, we need showmanship in the game again. Like, you need some of that. Harden was definitely trying to just mock him a little bit and just get under his skin. What's wrong with that? Like,
Patty Betty.
I like it, though. It's all right. The Rockets are that team, too. They're that team.
Very.
You hate us. We know you hate. Harden's that guy. I know you hate the way I play. I'm going to keep playing this way.
All right, now, one of the young teams to keep an eye on, Phoenix, big blow. Deandre Ayton, number 1 overall pick last year, suspended 25 games, fails the NBA drug policy. Always a response is, it was my bad.
something-
I didn't know it was bad for me.
Yeah.
Why would you even...
Is it that hard to not know?
How would you not know?
Well, he was looking to lose weight, clearly, because what
Yeah.
he took was a substance that...
The
takes-
diuretic.
Diuretic,
Yeah,
yeah.
diuretic.
Diuretic, yeah.
But
So.
they tested him and they found that he had no other foreign substance in his
Now,
body.
they're going to
at
appeal
all.
that because he claims that he did nothing wrong or completely unintentional.
I hope-
What's he taking? Trim spa? Like, what are you doing? Like, I mean, what
But
does he
why
need
would,
to
you even,
take?
why would you even get close to the line? Just
That's
don't you
my
have to
thing.
be totally aware?
Maybe he didn't work out as much he wanted to in the summer.
No,
I
but with
don't
the
know.
substance I'm talking
No,
about.
that's what I'm saying. You're trying to cut weight late in the summer
Yeah.
instead of just working out throughout the whole summer.
Absolutely.
Normally, you work out the whole summer. You come into September, you're in tip-top, pristine shape already.
to be.
Optimum shape when you show
But
up.
with
But I'm
all
talking
the
about
people
taking,
around you?
not being sure what's in the substance.
Yeah, that
Why
part.
would you risk that?
Well, you go to GNC or something, and you just buy something over the counter that's going to help you. And
You
just
could buy
take it.
you could buy tainted product. They could be tainted from other things, like because the facilities that make 3 other different products that might have something that's
But
tainted
this,
in a different
this isn't a
product.
first-time thing for him, though.
For Aiden,
Yeah, I don't think so.
What,
This
not
season,
in the NBA.
he didn't have anything in college.
Coming into his draft, maybe, I don't know. You got that face on like you said something that you wish you could take back.
I don't want to put anybody's
Now,
reputation
when you
on
give
line,
me
but
that stuff for my cold, I mean,
that was oregano oil.
Now, I don't know if I would pass anything. I would take. I
I've
would,
been on oregano oil. It's good for you.
Thank you,
It builds
John.
up your immune system, Bill.
Thank you, John.
You need
Oregano
it.
oil.
He does.
Banned substance.
No,
see,
but-
but, not that I'm an NBA player making millions, but I took it. I don't know what's in that. Maybe I would.
You
know.
can trust me.
All right. All right. Baseball news. Big story here with Joe Girardi going to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And we got Brody Van Wagenen, who's the GM, and you wonder,
Of the Mets.
Are you an insecure leader when you allow someone of that stature like Joe Girardi to go elsewhere when you know you could have had him?
And a lot of people wanted him and thought he'd be perfect for the job here in New York. And I think Girardi he wanted to get back into managing. That much I do know. We had Billy Randolph here in the summer, and we were talking to him. They were going to work together at the World
USA.
right?
Yeah.
Right, at the World Cup, and that's not going to happen now. But it's what the Mets are doing. You want to call it due diligence, right? They're looking into everyone, but the most experienced guys that were available to them, Girardi is one, Buck Showalter is another. They still haven't hired anybody yet, and now teams are starting to hire their managers. What are they waiting for at this point? And, who else are they going to talk to? Are they going to go to the route of the inexperienced guy once again, like they did with Mickey Callaway, which, in my opinion, you can't do that when you have a young team. Young team, older manager. That's usually how it works. But what you said about Brody and also the Wilpons is a question. Do they want somebody that is a powerful personality that will command all the attention and you can't tell them what to do because of their stature in the game? That's the question.
Now, John, as a player, did you prefer to play for someone that had more experience, or was that not a factor? Like,
Well,
would you be impacted if a guy came in with no head coaching experience as opposed to someone who did have coaching experience?
I played for guys who had no experience, and you find in the locker room it's hard for them to get the respect that's needed to get the team to follow their lead.
Even if they were a former player?
Yeah, because like Butch Carter, he was a former player, and he just didn't get the respect because he just was an inexperienced coach. And so he just lost the locker room. It had nothing to do with anything else. He was a former player, but he was an inexperienced coach, and we just couldn't buy into what he was trying to get us to do.